It's such a stupid comparison, and I hate it more than any of the others that I've actually done here. Goodness. I should take a look at another one. Also, is that working now? The captions layout of the website changed, so I have no idea if it's working. It is working. Cool. Hello. How are we doing? Hello, Shadow, and hello, Chavis. Welcome. So, this is my PB now. I was playing offline the other day just to see if my hand was okay, because I've done something to the thumb on my right hand, and I'm not too sure if it's because I play in this game, because I awkwardly do right hand claw on the GameCube controller, or if it's due to something else. So I tried this out, and I PB'd. And Sean really needs to be here. The other Sean needs to be here to see it. Also, I feel like this is actually... That is actually too loud. What the hell? Why did nobody tell me that that was that loud? It's the wrong thing. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be... this, I think. Now, I made the game audio a tad quieter because I was listening back to streams and things. It was a little bit difficult to hear what I was saying. So I don't know if that's made anything slightly better. But I'm not in a very loud, vocally sort of mood recently. So anyways, let's do this comparison to see how much of a 109 fail it was. I don't think it was actually that great. Except for maybe lap 1. Also, how is everyone doing today? Ahead of everyone. Ahead of everyone, isn't it? Barely behind Tyler and Tim. I know they got the same lap 1. That's where I ruined the run there. You see that tiny little grass clip is where I threw it all away. But I gained some of that back. I think this was really bad. That was definitely really bad. That alignment was awful. I was also watching Swear play this the other day, and he kind of... Oh, but that was really good, that shroom. If you're looking at the comparisons earlier, that was what was making the run for me. Yeah, there you go. Finished with Odyssey. What, completely? 100% you've done. Dusted with the game. Forever. Never to be touched again. Or are you going to be doing other stuff with it now? That's pretty cool. I miss playing Odyssey, actually. Like, I really enjoyed just in my own free time playing in handheld mode and just unlocking everything that the game had to offer. But, yeah. I just didn't, I just don't have anything else to do with it now. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I have not tried that game, so I wouldn't know what to comment on it. Apparently it's pretty challenging. Anyways. How was my thumb doing today? Because depending on how I'm able to put up with the game, this could literally be the stream for today. Feels interesting. Don't know if it's good or bad. That's loud. Jesus. I can order the webcam now while it's out of stock. Let me take care of that real quick. Awesome. What made you hurt one of your hands? I think it was the Hoover. I was hoovering the other day and it got caught around the wall and it just randomly, while I was pulling it along, and it randomly yanked back. But it could very well be this game as well, because it was, what's basically happened, Travis, is my thumb on my right hand, it feels like there's a bit near toward my wrist where on my thumb, which is catching on itself, like it's pulling, and it's kind of painful every now and then. And it came about during the evening that I returned to this game after my what can I call it, film project on Sunday. But I also hoovered that day, so usually my hand is completely fine most of the time when I play this track. My right hand, there's no problems whatsoever. And then all of a sudden I woke up and it was really painful. When I played the other day and I got the 069, it was feeling fine, which is more leading me to believe that it's more the Hoover that caused it, but at the moment it's feeling a little interesting. Hoover, vacuum cleaner. I don't know if you call it anything different in the US, but vacuum cleaner is... I can't think of another name for it. Okay, you got it now, yeah. So I was basically just trying to pull it around the corner and it got caught without me realising. Yeah, at least you're able to order your webcam though, that's pretty good. Annoying! I think my grandma has a Dirt Devil vacuum cleaner. I have no idea what that is. It sounds really... the name gives it a sort of like powerful kind of expectation. Like it's a very powerful vacuum. Oh my goodness, what is this Ixie war? Hello, Ixie. A, Z, 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 A, fuck! Nice alphabet. How are you doing? How did the gold mine go? It said it'll be coming between the start of June the 3rd and the end of June the 5th. That isn't too bad, actually. That's like literally a week. Less than just over a week. No, just less than just over a week. It doesn't make sense. Just over a week away. Ah! Gosh, I hate alignments. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right, what's going on? Sorry about that. Oh, there's paragraphs for me to read. Hello. It better come to my house when I ordered my microphone. They bought it to the wrong house. That sounds annoying. I hope it only went to your neighbors or something. You're doing great. Good to hear, Shadow. I can't believe I had to catch and bring that misspell of booting gallery to your attention. It's not too surprising that it happened, to be fair, because I was batch rendering those out. So it was not too surprising that I made that issue. Yeah, I went to a neighbour's house at another... I went to a neighbour's house at another street? That doesn't sound like a neighbour's house! Also, hello Neptune. I completely missed you there. How are you doing? Have you seen the amazing... PB that I managed to get? And by amazing, I mean I hate it. I'll show it in comparison to you. I'm good, and I saw the PB. You saw it? Well, see it again. Because... that's the bit that cost the most, I think. That whole section there. Yeah. Clip the grass. And I bounce on that turn twice as well. Then this alignment. And I catch up a little bit here though. This alignment and shroom. Ah! Anyways, carrying on. I'm going to order some headband headwear when I get paid more money from my job. That sounds interesting. Right. I'm stopping a lot at the moment, I'm sorry. Anyways. So, news things. Some interesting information to share and tell. Mainly to Neptune, because I don't think Neptune was here on the last stream. But as you can see, I've changed the layout. Recently, I did a... I say recently, it was not last week Sunday, but the week before. I have, I did my first ever paid gig, which is basically me playing acoustic guitar in the rain for 10 minutes. And I got paid 60 quid for it, which is pretty good. And since then, I've been returning more to real life. I've started doing my volunteering again and everything as well. And the little thing on the right there is a present that I gave my friend. on the from the gig when I did the paid thing. So that's pretty good. That was really nice. That's a 1 still? Oh my goodness. That's pretty good. Hello Vanna, welcome to the stream. Hope you've been well. Decided to spend another 2,000 bits on another streamer who just came back to Twitch streaming a few days ago from their uni work. That's pretty generous of you. And I think especially with streamers who have other commitments outside that they need money for, they're definitely going to appreciate that more than they may or may not let out. I'm on eBay right now, and it still looks... And it looks like I still may get lucky with the white GameCube controller I've been gunning for. Haven't checked yet for a copy of Mario of Wii Party U. Interesting. Wow, it's interesting that you're still into wanting to have the GameCube controller, Shadow, but the white GameCube controller isn't that uncommon, so I'm pretty sure you're able to find quite a few, and I'm pretty sure you know your ways around a GameCube controller very well, so you probably have a good eye on which ones are nice and which ones are the crappy ones to avoid and all that stuff. Did buy 1,000 bits earlier today, now I'm 5,000 bits short. 5,000 bits short, as in like to a total of bits that you want to have all at once, or a total of bits that you did have? The total amount that I want to have. Also, the alerts, I made them slightly bigger. They're still down in the bottom left, but I made them slightly bigger, so they're probably easier to see now. But that, I think that was a follower alert. So thank you for that. That was also annoying, the Rio Drift that I just got there. Drexter Boy, welcome. I assume that was just you. Also means that recently we've actually made up for the loss playing Wii Fit U. Because I lost like 10 followers just from just from playing Wii Fit U. So I think I only made that back up again recently, which is pretty cute. That's kind of nice. Let's see if I can actually do well playing the game now. Try and make up for that. That's the way that I think Swear roughly does it. He doesn't do that shit though. Sorry about that. I blanked. I know the white GameCube control, the white color GameCube controller of the GameCube controller I'm looking for. I'm not looking for those shitty third-party controllers. I bought 3 GameStop controllers and they all eventually wore out. Fair enough. So you are definitely more than knowledgeable to find said GameCube controllers. I don't see very many copies of Wii Party on eBay, and yeah, Amazon is selling them for twice as much money. That's really stupid. Well, it sounds like you're already looking in the best place. Swear got so much a nice alignment in that. It's so ridiculous watching his sessions in comparison to mine. I guess that's what you get when you're 4th worldwide in comparison to whatever the hell I am. 10,000 billionth? That sounds about right. Amiibo, oh my goodness. We're jumping back into Mario Party 10. Amiibo, Amiibo, Amiibo. Should that just be my follower alert sound? Whenever someone follows. I feel like that's a really slimy way to get it to 1,000 followers. Is just say, hey guys, if you follow, the stream will say Amiibo really loudly. can't do that. Oh, another shadow paragraph. Let me also go ahead and say that I already extended my Nintendo Switch Online membership. I blanked there for a second. I had to do it because if I didn't, it would have expired sometime next week. Fair enough. Now you can carry on with your online, pardon me, with your online Smash sessions that you've been uploading quite a lot. I was going to say something else as well, but I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. I was going to say something. Oh, I hate this. My eye hurts now. For the record, I'm not getting Mario Party 10. It made the series worse than after Mario Party 9 already ruined it. Fair enough. Follow age account. The follow age command. I swear that's just a meme. Is the account even following? Zombie? Yeah. Since September 2014. That's a really long time. GG on that one. That's a pretty respectable time. Very respectable, actually. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Anyways, I've almost been following for a year. That's actually kind of surprising, Neptune, because for some reason, I thought you've honestly been here. It feels like you've been here for longer, is what I'm trying to say. When was your first stream? Good God. I do not know. I really don't. It depends on whether you mean... the, what is it? If you're talking about my first stream being on here or on YouTube. Because I'm pretty sure I did my first stream on YouTube either in 2012 or 2013. On here it would have been a bit later because my channel only existed in 2013 or 14. And I think I only started picking up the streams in 2015 more regularly. So I think if I had any followers around 2013 or 14, it was probably from the Dazran 303 community, if you were affiliated with him at any point. But if you found me on your own accord, then I wouldn't know. How? Yeah, that's a long time. Lots of things have happened since then. For me, for everyone else. It's quite nice to see that people are still around. Someone is still around. Anyways. Can't remember, it's been so long. You and me both then. Also, see you in a bit, Shadow. Sorry I completely did not respond to you there. Yeah. If I had to make a guess, it'd probably be Mario Kart Wii, this game. My first stream was on Fall Guys with my PC. I miss Fall Guys. Speaking of which, I was talking to Nil about Fall Guys. So apparently it's going to be on Switch at some point soon. So I was trying to convince Nil to get it, and he was just like, nope, nope. Nope. Speaking of Fall Guys, hi Bradley, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. The fuck is that spelling? Sorry, I'm typing something. Sorry about that. Right, let's read. What else is going on? Do. I'm getting Fall Guys when it comes out on the Switch. Awesome. I'm considering it. Don't know for sure though. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I kind of only want to get the game, try it out, and maybe just hang out with friends. So I feel like that's probably better. What else? I'm doing great, been up for 16 hours. That's a long time. I don't know how long I've been awake for. I know I didn't sleep very well. I had my volunteering, the second day back at volunteering, so I had to wake up at 7 in the morning for that, and I had only gone to bed at like 4 in the morning beforehand, so that was fun. But they've been kind of lax on me so far, so I've just been not really doing too much, just sat in the corner on the laptop, basically. Basically doing what I do at home, but at work. If I was getting paid for it too, it'd be the best job in the world, but unfortunately that's not the case. But yeah, I did that, and then I went to bed at like 4 in the morning again. I think I slept. It was light whenever I did actually go to bed though, so. Yeah. What else? I'm going to bed. Nice to see you streaming after so long. Thank you for popping by, Zombie. I don't know if you're still there or not after that random ramble, but it's nice to see someone come back after so long. So take it easy. Hope you rest well. And see you again soon, maybe. It will most likely be cross-platform when it comes out on Switch and Xbox. That would be even better, because then I could just play with people who I know don't have Switches or anything. And also, I know I did say I don't want to make a big deal out of it and just kind of want to use it to play and hang out with friends. But if we can convince Nil to get Fall Guys as well, I would like to do a Team 863 session on the game. I don't know what Ningamer's opinion is of that though. Opinion of the game is. But I feel like that would be pretty cool. And hello, Jacob. What's this smile wall coming in? Woke up at 2, watched YouTube for an hour, got played Mogi Lounge for 2 hours, got banned from Mogi Lounge, and been playing Fortnite for the rest of the day. Did you actually get banned from Mogi? What on earth did you do, if so? I thought you only got muted. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing at this and I don't even know what happens. banned for 5 days. What did you do? Did you absolutely roast some kid? I mean, muted is just basically temporarily banned. Okay, thank you, Thumb. You used the... What? I thought you did something like had an argument with some shitty little kid or something. Just kick them to the curb and be like, lol, this guy's bullying. Using the fucking bullet bike? Why? That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Bullet bike's fine. Can you not use the bullet bike? It's like it's a vehicle. The bullet bike is a fucking vehicle. Why can't you use it? Or is this just how competitive plays? You must use Daisy Mop Bike or Funky Flame Fuck. Makes no sense. There you go. So annoyed with... If I PB'd while I was just complaining about Mogi just being like, what? I wouldn't know. I can't do these terms like swear can. I know I need to go wider, to go tighter, to go wider, to go wide/tighter. It makes no sense because it's a fucking right to left sort of alignment. Bullet bike. What's wrong with the bullet bike? I don't get it. I would make a bit more sense if it was like the fucking Piranha Prowler or whatever, because that thing's like weighs about 7 bajillion tons, so you could just shit people off the edge of the track. But the bullet bike makes no sense because, you know, the bullet bike's okay. I don't get it. I don't get it, Bradley. I don't get it. I'm going to be led into a state of insanity by just this one aspect. Gosh, I can feel it brewing already. Why did you do this to me? It's only Mogi Lounge, though. It's not the end of the fucking planet. Yeah, Mogi Lounge is... That just alone sounds idiotic. Muted for 5 days using the fucking thing. You carried your teammate with bullet bike. Did you win the whole Mogi as well? Well, I don't think it is fair for someone to lose MMR in something they've been grinding for because their teammate went the vehicle that can barely compete. It's also stated in the rules, so if you want to break them, accept the consequences. What the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry for making them lose MMR or an irrelevant dead game. I'll make sure something like this doesn't happen again. But it's the bullet bike! Nothing's wrong with the bullet. It's not like you use the fucking, like... shitbag dick bike, or whatever it's called. The one that I made Jacob use. Also, wouldn't you fuck yourself over a little more if you used the Wii Wheel or something? Surely. Yeah, it's not like you used the Jet Setter. It could have been worse. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, That's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm getting annoyed about something I don't even know about. And everybody else who just knows of the Mogi scene and everything are probably just like, yeah, that's this. That's how this thing does this stuff, this. The last time I played Mogi Lounge was March. The last time I played Mogi Lounge was NA. Twitter warrior, dude, be careful. And hello, Jordan. I'm just losing my mind about Mogi Lounge. Mangy Mong Lounge. Welcome to this. Hand injury world record. I don't know about that. I feel like Swear's probably like broken both his hands and was still able to pull a 108.6 or something. Who knows? How are you? It's not like I used a fucking jet setter. I got it, dude. Anime profile picture explains it all. Mogi Lounge community is such arse. It's just the fucking bullet bike. It doesn't make sense. Ugh. You played Mogi Lounge last night. Why? I'll never understand this fucking dodge kit community. Most of the talented players have the brains of a brick. Isn't that how, like, footballers work as well, though? Like, they know how to play the game, but they're just really stupid outside of anything else. Was that a weird stereotype? I play Mogi once a month and nothing changes. Fair enough. I know Bradley plays it like, I don't know. I feel like Bradley plays it most of the time when he's drinking. But I'm not too sure. Seems like a reasonable coping mechanism. So it seems like Ixie's messed up another attempt on Goldmine. This is why I moved away from this game last year. Yeah. Yeah. There's always a sack of shit calling you every name under the sun, regardless of what you do. Like, you'll always be villainized no matter what. That is stupid. But it also weirdly doesn't surprise me, and I've not even played Mogi, so that's kind of sad. I had one shot of toffee vodka, so technically yes. Well, there you go. That still counts. Now that's probably a budget sort of swear line there, and that was just a shit cut. How was shotting it? Not too bad, to be honest. It was probably the best thing you did. I just got a notification on my tablet saying, Jacob Ford is on Snapchat. Thank you, Snapchat. That is useful. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I made it work, either or. You've been fucking outed. Thank you for that. You're welcome. I don't know why. I'm just sorry, Jacob. I don't know why I just chose to read that out. But look on the bright side. Oh, fuck. I hate this turn. I hate that turn. Well, my chest feels weird now from complaining about the bullet bike. Here we go. That's annoying. Did I fucking turn? Any plans after you hit your goal on Luigi Circuit? Baby. Maybe a return to MC3 if I feel like my mindset is up for handling a return to that track. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll see how things feel. I have no other plans otherwise, actually. Or at least not for this track. MC3U. Sorry. So what should I do for the next 5 days? TT Peaks, if you really, really want to. Play Goldmine. Oh my goodness, I'd be awful at Goldmine. I don't actually know what my PB is there, Ixie. Shall I go and take a look? We'll all cringe together at what it probably is. Oh, that was weirdly better than I expected it to be. No, bye-bye. Bye-bye. My PB is a 153.9 on Goldmine. You're better than me, I'm pretty sure. Let's actually take a look. What is it? You should play a track that's like so out of your way, of the way of your skill assets. A good question is though, what would that be? Oh, you've listed a few. Cooper Cape DDR or something like that. My goodness. Cooper Cape I tried and played for the Gold Star last year and it was not fun. I didn't think it was that slow. Surely that's not what... That's it. That's it. That's what I got, a 156. Why'd you spin drift into the cut? Sometimes I'm too tight there. Or coming in too far to the right. So it does save the angle if you time it correctly. I see you doing this actually a lot of the time. You don't compensate for it in the same way, Jacob. You just sort of accept fate and shroom into the pipe. But sometimes you can spin drift into the cut. And it's the way that, what's his name? Is it Glacian? I don't remember his name. This guy. He used to spin drift into the cut. Do Wario's gold mine or die? I will accept death. Ah, so that's how you do that alignment. There you go. Here. So line's a little bit further to the right here, and then spin drifts and gets a better angle. That's how the shroom was done before Cole implemented the wheelie shroom. So whenever I go too far to the right, I try to save the angle like that. And sometimes it works. And actually my best shrooms that I've managed to do are spin drift shrooms. But I think the whole like implementation with regards to how this guy has done it is a little bit harder. Oh, he didn't even spin drift on that cut, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. Anyways, let's see, what else has been said here? I've kind of missed quite a bit. You should drive Cooper Cape the old school way. It's real nice to play that way. I think I did... What did I do for my Cooper Cape? No, I was really struggling with the shortcut. And then Bob came in and just told me how I can do it better or more consistently. And it just fixed everything. That's what I have on there. And that took me like 5 minutes after Bob corrected some of my driving stuff. I either try the wheelie cut to save bad alignments or just shroom into the pipe. Spin drifting well is not worth it, in my opinion, but whatever it floats your boat. I'd say spin drifting is a little better than the wheelie cut, actually. Because you need a very specific alignment to make the wheelie cut work well. There's a comparison, another comparison I can actually show you, Jacob, which is Lewis versus Dacia. And I think Dacia just does like a very basic wheelie cut sort of thing, but loses to Lewis just doing it the regular way. Like on the shroom, and it's the way that he does that every time. Lap 2 there was a half spin drift thing, like lap 1 was the only proper whatever. Works, it works, I see. Hello again, Shadow. Welcome back. Did I miss anything else here? Oh yeah, I don't do the shroomless on Cooper Cape either. I'm pretty sure Bob fixed that as well. "12 points losing MMR when grinding." Is that what actually happened? Is the other person in this match the sword? Me. Sword with that fucking normal W, and it looks really weird. Because it doesn't seem like Bradley affected anything. You should try using a proper vehicle when someone on your team is trying to grind for MMR. No, the person on Bradley's team should not be so fucking shit at the game. Throwing, by the way, yeah. Bradley, you should have just responded to that tweet with that picture. It's just you getting sick while your teammate gets 12th, and you're just drinking a cup of tea like nothing ever happened. That's so idiotic. It's so idiotic. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Oh shit, right, be right back. He's gonna actually do it. Maybe I should start grinding MMR on the fucking cheap charger. Oh, I would love to see that as a proper... as a series. It's the fact that Lounge pretty much promotes this god-awful mentality of being a shithead towards others. In the LU, because there's little to no backlash. That's very true as well. That is very, very true. I've noticed it with people who time trial now, Jordan, too. Like, people like to just slag off others for times and things that they get and shit. Anyways, what is it? I'll do, let's take a look. Let's see what my Wario's Goldmine does. I apologize in advance to Ixie. You're just going to be cringing all over the shop for this. This looks like it was driven in 2018. It is ridiculous. God. At least I did the start correctly. Somewhat. I thought I would have just hopped to the side. Oh, that's how I did that, is it? Okay. No turn skip. Typical. Probably no wall bounce either. What the fuck? Oh, okay. This looks like it was driven in 2007. Yeah. I can't watch this. Oh, it didn't have a slip drift there. I could have hopped to the left. I was just like, no, I want to hit this fucking bat, mate. Go on, bounce again. Yes! Ah! Oh, this is so... Hello, bat! Go on, bounce again, bounce again. Ah, he got a good landing for once. Why? What is this? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with that PB. It looks fucking perfect. Get me off this planet right now. Jeez, Bradley's had an awful day. He got banned from Mogi Lounge for being better than his teammate, but not using the correct vehicle, and then he had to suffer and watch this shit. Go on, let's PB. Let's PB Goldmine with the fucking spear. Let's go. Let's go. We do this. We'll do this. Fucking spear. No! It feels awful with the spear. That's probably how you do that, right? There we go. Okay. Toad GP was the fucking best GP. Mock Bike and Bowser Bike are shit. I mean, there you go. Spear BKT pace. What on earth would the Spear BKT even be on that track? I'm 152.0 on the database if you want to give that a spin, like Race Against. I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Jordan. What else did I miss? Nothing much. Please actually do driving. I want to see what this is. I think you have a good enough amount of evidence to argue your case here, Bradley, but I think the point is, will the community listen? Or will it just be like, well, Toad Bullet Bike shit, so banned? That's stupid. Like you threw, it looks like you threw in the other two, and then you just got 21. Of course they fucking wouldn't. That sounds like Mario Kart. Whee! Spear BKT is a 153,850 by Luke. Why did Luke play this track with Spear? Unless you mean like the other Luke. What? What? This could be a turning point for the community if you really want it to be. Jacob, you should go for Spear BKT on this track. Just because you played this track and you played Spear and it's Luke with the mock bike. With the mock bike tag. It's better than my actual PB here as well. That's ridiculous. No. I'll take that as a yes. See what I actually am able to do with this. I don't think I'm going to do well. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to give it too much of a go. But I do feel like I could quite comfortably beat that run just by driving normally. I'm already behind. Oh, go on, do it, do it. Yes! Whee! I can't watch, I'm sorry. I was never built to play this track. It's driving is even worse. Be right back, gonna throw up. Oh, Bradley's worst day alive. Hello. Drive better. Thanks, Neptune. It's motivational. Yes! I enjoyed Fortnite though. That was pretty pog. Well, at least there was an upside. keep turning in my wheelie as well. I feel like I'm doing that late. How do you even do that? I get no mini turbos. Okay, this could still PB. Okay then. Yes, Bradley? What are you doing? I have no fucking clue. Ow. My elbow. My elbow. Can you believe I was watching Ixie play this track earlier? Is the driving reminiscent of that? World record driving. Glad that I'm able to live up to that. Go on, slap me. Oh, I hate them. I hate this track. Why do you want me to play this? Oh, no, I hate my driving on this track. Go on then. Go on then. Go on! How do you do that turn without doing the turn skip? Yes, I wanted to. I don't know why I went that far to the left. That fucking sent me high. I'm turning so much in my wheelie. Like the fastest lap one I've probably ever had in my life. I probably ever will. Sorry, but why? What is this track? Why did it do that? Why did I do that more specifically? Free improvement though. I didn't even PB! No! No! I didn't see this. I want to erase that from happening. Let's forget that ever happened. Good job. No one remember it. Good. Okay. Fuck. God, that's not... I don't like that track. What is this? I want to watch my PB on here. I don't even know if Jordan's even still here after that atrocious mess of fuck. Not even a full starter boost. That's a good start. Yeah, so it doesn't do the turn skip. Oh, and I do this. I remember Bradley was getting irritated at me doing that. That's in there? Oh my goodness. So this is what Bob told me to do. Just slam into there and then fucking shroom. Trick, sorry. And I think the first time I tried it, I got like a best lap. A personal best lap one. Yeah, I was going for the Manda beforehand. Or something. I was doing something wrong with the ramp. And... what we call it? Bob corrected me. This took a while to do though. I was working on this for at least a week. I don't remember how long though. I don't know if Bradley will remember, but he was there for most of this. I held that mini turbo for quite a while. Was I? Yeah, I think we were. I was comparing myself to that PB, that run of yours that I have, and you said, "Lol," and then you like gave it a go for first try and beat the run that I have of yours on here. It's like a 26.2 or something. I was using it as a marker to basically try and aim for a time here, and then so this is also a 26.2. But then you were like, lol, that time is shit, and you did a first try Cooper Cape run and beat it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Gonna be honest, I don't remember that. It was like February last year, I think. I was still going to the studio and volunteering quite regularly, and I was working on this on and off on a regular basis. Why do you have my 25 time though? My PB is like 3 seconds faster. I think I actually do have your proper PB on here too. So when you had that as a PB, you did have that at a PB at some point. I think I have yours. No, I don't. I lied. I thought I had yours. I knew you have a faster time though. Oh, did anyone see Big Daddy Jung-woo fucking decked Luke with a weird bounce on lap 3? He just fucking killed the run. A 22.7? What? When did you get that? To be honest, if that's what Luke had before, and then he went all the way up to this. It's a pretty respectable grind, especially at that level on this track. Anyways, now for Cooper Cape Spear BKT attempts. Hooray! Yonks ago. But did you properly grind the track then? The beginning's like fucking whatchamacallit as well. God, I hate this track already. So when are you going for Spear BKT on this track then, Jacob? What the hell? It just went so high. Oh, this is awful. I hate this track. I hate this even more than Goldmine. This is probably why I've never played most other tracks other than MC3, and it's just because I hate them. Glitch attempts, here we go. How do you do the glitch on this track? Perfect! Let's go. Wah! Okay. Not properly, just played it for the teammates at 3 leaderboards. Would you believe? I see. There you go. Fair enough. Title KC glitch attempts. God, no. I'm shocked that like 2 days after the glitches discovery, Justin came in and just pulled it off. It's fucking incredible. And no one else has attempted it from what I could tell. I don't know if there is anyone else out there who's either been working on it or worked on it, but I haven't seen anything. I'm gonna go. Take care. If you're live again tomorrow, I should be there unless it's at night. I will probably not be because I'm volunteering tomorrow. Yeah. So give me a sec. Okay. Ready for PB? Let's go. This one's gonna PB. I already messed up this alignment. I feel so uncomfortable now on this track. Hell yeah, new BKS. Let's go. Swan has got nothing on me. Getting laps like that. Okay, I hate this already. Alright. Now I have to just get used to this track again. Brakeson tried it. Oh, okay. Wait, that's Cooper Cape glitch, right? Brakeson could have probably done it. Unless Brakeson is the one that had actually done it and I'm saying Justin for some reason. Yes! In caps! And then you just correct it to all lowercase. Oh. Well, that was an interesting hour of my life. What time is it now? 7 o'clock? It's probably about time for me to go for dinner. I've barely played this track at all. You got the privilege of me losing my shit over the concept of Bradley doing better than his teammate. And getting banned. You had the privilege of me playing Goldmine, which I'm sure is a reward that everyone was looking forward to. Which I could have easily beaten in that run, just FYI, but for some reason the last lap just happened to be like a point fucking shit. And it just died. And then Cooper Cape. So that's fun. Ah, there we go. Hello, Fizz. Bread? What about bread? Oh, my neck is itchy now. I'm actually going to take a look and see if dinner is going to be ready soon. But I don't think it is. So bear with me a sec. I'm going to leave Luigi Circuit on so you can listen to this beautiful music. Hey, there we go. Nope, that's the answer to that question. Right, let's continue the run. Wow, okay. Hey Sean, did you see the thing that I did? I did a thing and I did it for you. Because I know you would love it and it's like, it's going to be your favoritist time of mine that I've ever done in my life. If you can't read on stream. There you go, just for you. Your favorite number. I'll compare it to you as well. How have you been? It's a shit run though. I clipped the grass on the second turn. Like I compared it to a few other sub runs and I was just ahead there, but then I just clipped the dirt and lose all my time. Good job, thanks. How have you been? I haven't seen you for a little bit. This is also the other day when I first got a hand injury, so I was testing for like a few hours, and I managed to set this. It was pretty good. I also got, I think, like 0.13 ahead of this ghost, exiting the cut, and then I got a bad alignment and a drop, and just fucked the whole thing. That's where I clipped the dirt, the grass. Caught up a little bit here. I think we are kind of even, or I'm just behind a little bit. A chain. And then this is relatively solid for the most part, compared to most lap 3s that I get, other than that bounce. And this alignment. But then the shroom is one of the best that I've had on a lap 3. A little bit of a late release on the mini turbo, but it still beat all of the other PB runs that I've had up until that point. There you go, that's my thing. Passed out again yesterday morning. This time it wasn't as bad as I'm not in hospital, but I'm not going to be on my PC for a while because I think I'm having seizures caused by playing my PC. So not so well. That was the seizure I was telling you about when I played Mario Kart Wii. That sounds fucking terrifying. But if that's what you believe is happening, because it's the truth, it's true in seizures. Like, people can have, I've witnessed people having them, and they kind of just black out when it happens, and they're like, huh, what the fuck happened? And especially if you're like in your room on your own doing that. So yeah, that's probably for the best. The last thing I'd want you to do is just to sit down and then have something cause you to have a seizure out of all things. I would assume it would not be great for your heart in the slightest either, would it? Like that makes things even worse. So yeah. I'm so bored though, I have nothing to do. You have me! You can speak to me, and oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm terrible. It's fine. Yeah. That's fucking terrifying. But at least you're taking the right steps to keep yourself safe and not being, what's the word? Ignorant. So, good job on that one. Yeah. What else did I say here? I'm seeing a neurologist soon. That's good then. That will hopefully help. Whilst you're streaming, I can. Going back to school tomorrow. I'm also drinking more and sleeping longer. That's very smart. That is very good. And yeah, I've been streaming a lot less recently because I've been getting back into the swing of IRL things. I went for my second day back to volunteering yesterday. And I don't know if you were here for the talks that I had about the paid gig and music stuff, but that's what the new background and current picture feature are from on the stream layout. I think they're moderate for me, if I had to use a word. Most things are good. Like, I've got some really good news, actually, that I've shared on last stream, but if you haven't been here to witness it, then I'll share it again now, before I go for dinner. Good news, yes. So, lots of good news, actually. As I was saying, the pictures were from my first, like, in the background. Not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. I did my first ever paid gig, which I basically, it was not how I was expecting a gig to ever go. I was part of I'm pretty sure I told you about this before it happened. I was part of a film project. Basically just making an appearance for like 20 seconds. Emma was there as well, so I finally got to see her in person again after over a year and 2 months. And the thing on the very left there is a present that I was supposed to give her for her 21st birthday last year, which I couldn't because of the pandemic. So that is it now hung up in her bedroom. And I gave it to her and at the thing, and she had one of the best reactions I'd ever seen in my life. But more about the gig, which is reluctantly probably the more important part. It was raining, and the thing that I had to do was outside the film project. So I was basically playing acoustic guitar out in the rain, but I only had to do it for 10 minutes, so it wasn't that bad. And I got paid 60 quid for it. So there you go, my first paid gig. On Tuesday last week, I had a meeting with the studio, and they are going to pay Emma to sit down and produce some new music for me, because in the summer I am basically going to be trying to put together a set of songs for an album, which I've mentioned the album many times already. So the album is they're going to aim to, at the earliest, finish the album by the end of this year. And so by the summertime, I am going to be hopefully producing a full set of demos with Emma, which is good though, because I don't know if you remember before, like the studio wanted to split us up because of due to funding and stuff. I'm pretty sure I told you this before. Like, they just didn't have the funding. Well, they have it now this year. So they obviously recognise that the stronger music is the stuff that I do with Emma. So they've come in and are gonna let me do more stuff with her. And it's good too now, because she's actually getting something out of it. She's getting paid. She is the big brain behind most of what gives the music its flavour. So I'm happy about that. That should be a low 1, I think. There you go. 442. Okay. It's nice you get to work with Emma. It is indeed. Speaking of school, my last day is tomorrow. That's pretty hot. Last day ever, or just last day tomorrow? I know my sister's finishing school this week, and she got a little card from the university that she's going to this morning, and has for some reason just left it on the kitchen table. Just the last day, fair enough. There you go. But yeah, things have been pretty well. There have been other things which have been bringing my mood down again, and kind of a bit more upsetting. I won't go into too much detail about that. But yeah. I don't remember what else I was saying. Sleep is also questionable, which isn't good either. Oh, and I have a hand injury too, which I'm pretty sure was caused by hoovering, but today it's feeling a little off as well while I'm playing this game. So I'm not completely outruling that Luigi Circuit is the cause. You missed me fanning about on Wario's Goldmine out of all things, because Ixie was here and told me to go and get a PB. But yeah, I got 152 on Goldmine. I thought I had something around like a 154 or something at the least. My PB's a 156.6. And it's fucking hilarious because I fuck it up at so many points in the driving. So I literally thought I could just sit down and finish a run and PB. And it was quite obvious as well from, I think, the way that I was driving that I could have at least done that. But I didn't. I finished a 156.7 out of all things. Bradley was losing his shit. I think if I gave it a proper go, I'd probably be able to get a much better time there, though. Requires learning it, though, but it's freaking awful when it comes to the in-cave section. What else is here? My sister is finishing year 11 this week. God damn, year 11. I'll be back after half term. since I'm in year 12. I have a little while longer. That's interesting that you and your siblings are only a year apart. Yeah. Shall we see Awfulness 863 on Goldmine again? This is the wrong track. The 0.7 that I got doesn't even show up. So that's my PB. 2018, I want to say. I jumped on the track for a few hours and got 152. Yeah, I think this is literally just a first try run. Just prepare yourself, Sean. Just prepare yourself for this. Boosh. I voluntarily went to the right to hit that bat. You're having the same sort of meltdown as Bradley. There you go. That's me playing this track. Oh, and that's gonna stay my PB now forever. Just questioning everything. Why do you hold your wheelie before the second corner? Ah, the wheelie turning. Why do you do a slip drift? You could have gone off the wall bounce. Why do you hop on the boost panel if you aren't going for a low trick? These are the questions I don't know the answer to, Sean. They are the questions I do not know the answer to. And I wish I did. The worst part is I drove substantially better, and then I think I fucked up on the very last lap and just lost to that. I would love to see you play Coconut more. What, my PB? I'll show that. Also, hello Charixy. I assume I said that correctly. I assume you have a sub there. What, a sub 2 minutes 10? Did I just quit the whole fucking thing? I don't have a 159, no. I hate Coconut Mall. It's like awful. Recently bought Mario Kart Wii and I really enjoy it. I'm kind of good with the tilt controls, but it will take a bit of learning. We'll take a little bit more learning. Is that the Wii wheel then? Yeah, the Wii wheel is the hardest vehicle in the game. The hardest vehicle? The hardest controller to use in the game, but Massive props to you if you actually get good with the wheel. It's ridiculous. I did used to like Coconut Mall when I was casual. I think I got 201. I did actually try it for a long time to try and beat this. To the 202s, and it was just awful. Ah, you ready to complain at some more stuff, Sean? I have a 159.6. I should go for a 158 before you get a sub. Is that a sub on Luigi Circuit? I've been getting quite close to the sub on Luigi Circuit. If you mean the sub on here, I'm not going for a fucking sub on here. I'm not playing this god-awful track. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh god. Oh no. You're so good with the controls. I'm not using the Wii Wheel for this. I wouldn't be able to make anything work using the Wii Wheel on this track out of all things, I don't think. Oh, I finally go for the rail. Just do a like half a U-turn to go to the right escalator. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There you go, Sean. I'm average with the Wii Wheel, which is surprising because I've only had Mario Kart Wii for like a month or less. That's better than me. That's definitely better than me. You know what? I'll give it a go. Shall we see how well I can do with the wheel? It's gonna fucking hurt my hand. Yeah, I played this for like a week or two. It's not a fun track for me. It really is just like there's just weird shit that kept going on at the very beginning. It's so strange. I'm not going to 159 with the wheel. Let's put it that way. Oh, we can't use the spear on this. Oh, this is gonna really hurt, actually. It's turning in the wheelie and I can't do anything about it. What's the trick again? It's the control pad? What the fuck? How do you use this thing? It's so painful. Oh my goodness. That's not as tight as I wanted to go there. Fuck, how do you do... Stop doing that! This thing is awful! Ha! That's staying in there. Oh, fuck you, Troy. God damn it, you and your shitty YouTube channel. Why did you have to exist? Ah! Okay, here we go. To be honest, that is better than the shit that they do these days. Ah! Okay, thank you for that one. Let's just avoid all of the boost panels. Oh my goodness. Fucking hell, this is awful. Stop doing that! God damn it. There we go. Finally, I got a boost panel for once. Stop fucking doing that! Good God, I hate this. There you go. New PB. That's awful. It's like the worst experience I've ever had in my life. My goodness. I do not want to use the Wii Wheel ever again. So I won't. Goodbye, Wii Wheel. Thank you for that. Thank you for ruining my life. But there you go. If you can do better than that, which I think a lot of people probably can, then massive respect to you. That was incredibly uncomfortable. I'd rather play on a NES controller than the Wii Wheel. Can't play with the NES controller. It's just got a D-pad. It'd be like literally having a classic controller without an analog stick. Good gosh. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody that came in during that. Your PB is a 110069. Yeah. Yeah. That's like the only upside I have to that. I literally beat your time through this once I'm back playing this game. You could beat that time. Sean, you could probably beat that run like spear automatic blindfolded. Whatever I just did there. That's what I'm going to say to that one. What controller do you use? At the moment I've been using the GameCube controller. But I switch between that, the Wiimote and Nunchuck, and the classic controller every now and then. I like to switch it up. And Wilf was here, or is here? This isn't Luigi Circuit. It is not. Hello, Wilf. I've not seen you in ages. I don't know if you're still here. That's the worst shit that you could probably have come into stream on. Me doing that. Good gosh. Are you using the wheel right now? I was, yes. I was just trying to make a point that it's like not as good for everyone. So if you can do well with the wheel, then you can. You're good. You're really good. Kind of good with it, but the turning and drift sometimes goes the other way, which is annoying. It did that the same point all 3 laps, which is annoying. What combo is the best to use if you have not unlocked anybody yet? Donkey Kong Bowser Bike? Who else is on here? I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong's not the best. I'd say Wario, if he's not an unlockable character, but I don't remember. It's been years since I unlocked anyone. I'd also use Peach Mockbike, I think, when I played this track and I didn't have Daisy yet. And hello again, Ixie. Not Luigi Circuit. Ixie, you missed me playing Goldmine and failing to PB by 0.1. By driving a better run, but then fucking up right at the end and just failing to PB. If you have CTGP, you should have them all unlocked anyway. And CTGP is the only way to prove your times are real. That is also a very good point. Don't have CTGP yet, but I'm planning to mod my Wii soon so I can get it. That's a good idea. NES controller, yeah. You can't actually use the NES controller on this. Even if you had an adapter to convert it from NES into GameCube, which those do exist. It won't work because it doesn't have an analog stick. You've seen the greater side of the game. What the hell are you talking about? Have you converted Charixie to the GameCube controller without realizing? Because I used GameCube controller before you were even born, Sean. Practically. Don't know why it's suddenly doing that. I just used Wiimote and Nunchuck for the more driving-based tracks, because it's not a shit stain with a claw type controller. If you don't want to live a life of pain, buy a Nunchuck for £5 or a classic. Well, it depends, because if Charixie feels most comfortable with the wheel, then keep going with it, and you can probably do really well. But also, it's all based on preference, because all of the controllers have really good upsides to them and really bad downsides as well. Like with the Wii wheel and the Nunchuck have motion, action, sort of disadvantages to them. Like you could use the Wiimote and Nunchuck. You get a slightly better sort of set of analog stick angles with the Wiimote and Nunchuck than you do with either a GameCube controller or a Classic, I believe. But you have to flick the controller in order to do tricks and in order to do wheelies and chains and stuff. So it's not that great in that respect. With the GameCube controller, going directly into the console, you don't have to use batteries or some stuff like that, and I personally think it's the nicest if you do right-hand claw. That's the best sort of claw pattern to get the wheelies out and trick in the best way. But it's also a piece of shit, because lots of GameCube controllers can be very temperamental, and some can be really good, whereas some can be made really bad as well. And it's you basically get like a pick-a-mix of GameCube controllers. I guess, these days. It's kind of annoying. I don't even use a legit GameCube controller, actually. The thing that I use at the moment, or have been using, is technically a classic controller that goes into a GameCube controller converter, but it's GameCube controller button layout. So it has digital trigger buttons other than the analog ones. So to me, that's like fixed all of most of the issues that GameCube controller has. But recently, like I said, I've obtained a hand injury on my left hand. Like there's something that drops down or moves in my wrist. It's basically like something inside my wrist is almost like scraping on itself in a way. And I wouldn't put it past the fact that I've been playing Luigi Circuit as one of the causes for that. I'm pretty sure it's the hoovering, because when I play, most of the time it's not too bad. Like it feels a bit achy at the moment, but I think it's manageable. But I feel like at the same time you can't really put it past the controller causing that. Then the classic controller and the classic controller Pro. I actually think I favor the classic controller and the classic controller Pro equally to some extent, but I like the original classic a little bit more, because if you want to try and claw, the handle gets in the way on the classic Pro, or at least the way that I hold the controller. However, for the section with regards to holding accelerate and the shoulder buttons, the classic Pro is better. So I think the best controller for me would be like a weird hybrid where it's classic controller on the left side and a classic Pro on the right, and that just doesn't exist. So I think, for the most part, if I play casually, I'm using the GameCube controller, or more specifically this classic controller, GameCube controller hybrid. But if I'm time trialing something full on, time trialing like with MC3 or another more driving orientated track, then I'm using the Wiimote and Nunchuck. Anyways, there you go. A little random rant that nobody asked for. My Wii AV cables went bendy, so I'm gonna look around the shops to see if I can buy a new one. You could probably, if you've got a TV, a HD TV, you can probably buy a Wii to HDMI. You can get some reasonable ones for like £5 to £7 off of Amazon, and you can just like set it up with a HDMI cable. But you have to be careful with Wii to HDMIs, because some of them are really, really badly made. I've been fortunate that 2 out of 3 of the Wii to HDMIs that I've used on my Wiis have been pretty good, pretty solid conversions. Just a bit of a disclaimer though, the visual that you see on screen is not Wii to HDMI. This is a Wii U. I'm playing off of a Wii U now, so there you go. He's already there, so okay, thanks. Yeah, if Wario's the best to go with, I think, with regards to Bowser Bike, and Peach Mop Bike, I think, is what I'd go with the Mop Bike. That's what I'd usually do. You were joking about the NES controller, I know. GameCube is the best all-round controller though. No, it isn't, and you're dumb. Probably because my Wii is old as fuck. That would make sense. All Wiis are old. They haven't been made in 10 years. Damn. Didn't think about it like that. I just know that the Wii's like 15 or something. What's a bread convo? A conversation about bread. I just realised how bad Xbox controllers are. I've not properly tried Xbox controllers, so I can't comment on that. I do mixed grip now on left hand claw, right, left, right, hand claw in the dust. What the hell does that mean? I do mixed grip now on left hand claw, left, right hand claw in the dust. Oh. Fair enough. I can't do left hand claw at all. That's just a bag of shit that doesn't work to me. It's impossible. Just the way my hands are. I've had Xbox controllers in the same time I've had my same Wiimote. Interesting. I need to buy a new Wii AV cable because the metal bit at the top goes into the TV has bent. Yeah, you could probably find an AV cable quite easily, but the thing is, with it, as it's an analog cable, they are more prone to break or have weird faults with them that aren't, you know, as simple as just breaking a HDMI cable or something like that, which is why I recommend that you could probably just find a Wii to HDMI on Amazon, although quite temperamental. You could probably find one that has a decent delay, but it also depends on how if your setup allows for that, for example. Yeah, get a Wii to HDMI, that's a good idea. My monitor only has HDMI. What are the symptoms of bad Wii to HDMI? Good God. What are the bad symptoms of having counterfeit coins or notes of money? Because you're kind of asking the same thing. You don't get a good Wii to HDMI. There would just be something that's obviously off with it, like the picture quality, the way that it's made, the way that it's even fucking marketed or delivered to you, bad image quality, all that stupid shit. I have the OG RVL001 Wii model, so I can play GameCube games without having to buy an actual GameCube. I know I need memory cards though. Yeah, I've got the same. Quite a lot of people do actually. I think that's the most common Wii console that you can actually get secondhand. So, yeah. What else? I thought the RVL001 was the one with no GameCube controller slots. No idea. If you mod your Wii and get Nintendo, then you can use virtual save games on your SD card and run the GameCube off of your SD card, meaning you don't have to pay for them. Just get an emulator, that's true. The emulator sounds like the easier way out around that. Anyways, I might have to end soon. Oh, this has been a failure of a stream, good God. Or at least with regards to playing Luigi Circuit, because I've just not done that. I'm in the UK, so I can just go to my local CEX store and just buy a new cable. Potentially. But yeah. It's also going to be an odd one because people could probably just leave cables there that might not be great. They don't have support for it. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. As I keep saying again and again, a Wii to HDMI, if your setup allows for it, is a better one. Already got my DSi there, and it works fine. I mean, fair enough. That 109936 is one of your old times. I know that. It's all I've been racing against. What else has been going on? Fizzguard has really not had a good experience with CEX. For some reason. Anyways. I was going to say, let's leave and upload what we've done today, but all I've done is fuck around. That is literally all I've done. I haven't done Luigi Circuit today. Gosh damn it, stream, you're a bad influence. And you're not even the original people that did it, I guess. Ah well, it's all good though. The Wi-Fi in CEX is called unprotected CEX. Beautiful. And of course the private one for staff is protected. Yeah. Beautiful. Why do I keep going for that? Still though, that's the nearest good quality shop because all the other shops sell broken Nintendo stuff, so CX is my best option. I mean, if it's your best option and you're the one that's okay with it, then go with it. It seems like you're going to, regardless of what we tell you anyway, so. But I've never gone to CEX, so. There you go. I can't really comment on it. Right. Why is it taking so... Oh, there we go. Right, let's see where we're at then. See how long it takes for the thing to crash. I haven't looked through MC3 for a while, so I'm curious how the thing's gone. Most things seem in order, except for Lee being there. And I'm obviously not there. What? Aruba? That was like 2 days ago. Need to watch my 118 and listen to the music I use for it. Why? Well, I can't do it now. There we go. That was interesting. Anyways. I know what... I want to know where I'm losing 0.5. It's probably just sloppy turns and mini turbo releases and alignments. Just very general. I redeemed the bread convo. Well, enjoy having a bread convo then. Oh, that's actually the first bread convo redeemed today though, so. I will slap you silly, Sean. Sean, you should say that in front of the mirror because then it'll be funnier. Bread yum, that's it. Well, most people here will be able to agree with you on that one. Because we actually did have a bread conversation for like 3 hours once. Yeah, bread is good. I'm not as into it as when the bread combo thing was established, but it's alright. Anyways. I think we're done here for today. So, apologies for whatever the fuck that stream was, but I wasn't concentrating. I was doing other stuff, and we didn't PB. But my hand is also a little achy, so I think it's actually a good thing that I didn't try going ham on the, whatchamacallit. And during this time, I only just noticed now, because I'm looking at my tablet, my friend and my cousin have both been messaging me, and we're trying to arrange something for tomorrow, or, well, not tomorrow, on Friday, something is happening. So I probably need to spend a bit of time sorting that out with them, but it was good. Good to actually stream. So, yeah, I remember that. You lost 25k to that, We Fit You vote. Yeah. That's the best, that's one of the best moments that's ever happened in stream, Sean. Thank you for that one. Anyways, she's still going, and I am probably only going to have this time to do this. So I am going to raid Miss Leanne Heff, who is, if you don't know already, the best ever streamer in the absolute world. So if you want to stick around for the raid and come in and support her and do stuff, then I will really happily appreciate it more than anything. I usually just go with here for Hef as the raid message. So, you know, just come into the stream. Copy and paste that. And then, yeah, we'll be good. Otherwise, thank you everybody for watching. I will probably not be live tomorrow because I'm volunteering. I will probably be live the day after on Thursday, and that'll be the last one for the week. Otherwise, take it easy. Have a good day. Wish Leanne the best of luck for me, and tell her that I love her and all that good stuff. And I will see you again another time.